Hey pals, thanks for joining me. I am Paige Miller, also known as PaigeTheFramer, and you can find me as PaigeTheFramer on Instagram and Ravelry. So please join me there as well. We can stay connected and you can see kind of the things that happen throughout the week at my frame shop, which is Frame and Fiber in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. It is a picture framing, yarn, and fabric shop. So check it out if you're interested. And as always, thanks for joining me, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much. And leave a comment below too if you have any suggestions or questions for me. I love connecting with you guys. So in this episode, I have a couple segments for you. The first one is of the EYF Envy Party that I threw at my frame shop this last Thursday, the opening night of the Edinburgh Yarn Festival. I co-hosted it with Helen and Mary Beth, who are the Crafty Toads here on YouTube. Their podcast is great, so check them out. They are the owners of Toad Hollow, which is their yarn dyeing and bag making business. So check them out. We had a great time. They brought with them amazing desserts and they brought wonderful door prizes. I didn't get a video of that, unfortunately, so I can't show them to you, but hopefully they will show on their podcast what they made for the party. I'm really hoping they did, because they were really cool. If I can find a picture, I will insert one here. So I really thank you so much, Helen and Mary Beth, for coming and for helping and for doing what you guys did. It was amazing. Couldn't have been done without you guys. We had a great time. I channeled my inner Christy Glass and came up with 5 questions that I asked several of the women who came to the party. Unfortunately, I didn't ask everyone because there just wasn't enough time. It was fun though, so check out the segment. I hope you like it. I hope you're not too envious of our EYF Envy Party. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Your name and or Instagram name.
Oh, so I am Annabella1008 on Instagram. Okay. My name is Annie.
Okay, so do you knit or crochet or both?
I mainly knit. I just started crocheting because I have to make a couple of baby blankets quickly.
So she just started crocheting. Like a master.
Oh,
that thing is beautiful.
I know. I love it.
I can't believe you're just
crochet is. I feel like I learned. My mom was an art teacher in her former life, so she knows how to do all the things. Right. So she probably taught me to crochet at some point a lot of years ago, but I never did it for any length of time.
That's cool.
It's latent.
Yeah.
In my brain. Huh. But it's fun. It's magic. It goes so fast.
It's so fast. It eats up yarn, but other than that, it's like, you're like,
that's good for you.
Why can't I knit this?
You sell all the yarn.
That's weird. So I should make all the knitted crochet and sell more yarn, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Marketing.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Alright, is there a technique or project that has you intimidated, but you'd like to conquer?
The sweater that I'm working on now is my first sweater.
So that's a conquer.
So, luckily, my friend, one of my squammies, Rosie Dupe, who owns McNitterson's, look at her Instagram. She's amazing.
McNitterson's?
She's awesome. She's heavily supervising. She made me a nap and a she made me a schematic of my sweater.
So she's your sweater guru.
Yeah.
Leanne is my sweater guru.
Nice.
Like everyone, I think
She's
when you do your
magical,
first
too.
sweater,
Yeah.
you need a guru.
I was so excited to meet her in real life. She's
Leanne?
I love her.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're kind of conquering the mountain that had
I am, step by step. I think I'm on my second ball of yarn, maybe.
I feel like once you make a sweater, you're like, I can pretty much do anything.
Yes.
Like, because you think it's so much harder than it actually is. Because it's a sweater.
So it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard.
Well, alright, I don't know that pattern, so...
I mean, just making a sweater is
It's a long process.
and it's detailed, and it has to fit you.
You have to pay attention.
Yeah, you have to pay attention. You have
not a
to
scarf.
frog it if it doesn't work. Yeah, it's not a scarf.
Not a scarf. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Annie.
Anytime.
Okay, so I'm an equal of My Kinda Thing on Instagram. I'm my_kinda_thing. And I am the artist behind My Kinda Thing, a handmade company that specializes in one-of-a-kind handmade dolls. Particularly dolls of color, and even more specifically, little brown girls. And this is one of my little people.
She's the cutest. She's a mini.
Yes, she is a mini. They're usually 20 to 22 inches tall, so
Oh, she is a mini.
yeah, she's really tiny by comparison.
Alright, so knit or crochet or both.
Okay, so is this like favorite or would I do?
However you want to answer it.
So here's the thing. I got a lot of flack, and I know some people probably gonna watch this and be like, oh, you know, traitor. So I do knit and crochet.
I don't think you're a traitor.
But I'm a crocheter. Like, cause you know, that's my thing.
Yes.
But
Your
as far
kind of
as, yeah, definitely. And so yeah, so I do both. Now if you ask me which one I prefer, I have to say crochet.
Yeah. Well, I
Crochet
mean,
is much easier to
it's your
maneuver.
first love.
And yeah, and I crochet everything. Like I can knit stuff, but I can crochet anything. Like I can't knit anything. I mean everything.
Right.
You know, not yet anyway.
Honestly, I feel like I would answer that too. I can crochet. I just knit it. Yeah.
Knitting takes.
Crocheting I've been doing for so long that it's like second nature. Alright, so this, I'm going to say this. What's your favorite project that you have ever made?
Favorite project? Oh my gosh. I gotta say, it's so funny and unexpected, but my bad apple hat. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
No! Bad apple hat. Alright,
so
we're
it's
looking that one up.
Bad apple hat. And the reason why I call it a bad apple, it's a hat, functions, keeps your head warm. But it was so artistic for me. It was a apple. It had the little stem and the leaf, and I gave it a face and a tongue and a worm out the side of it.
Oh my gosh.
And the reason why I love it so much is because I'm from New York, so we ride the subway and it gets real serious in the streets.
Wait, you don't sound like you're from New York.
So here's the thing. You go on the subway with a bad apple hat. You're totally lighting up the train station with laughter, like, because it gets real grumpy and tight on there.
Yeah.
So initially when I made it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome and hilarious, and I love it.
I need to see this bad apple.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you.
I love that that's the project you told me about. I assumed it would be a doll, but no,
Most
that's
people would,
so
but yeah.
great. I cannot wait to
Hats
see
are my
that.
first love, so I love
Really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, see, no, that's new to me. I didn't know that
Yeah,
about
I
you.
love making hats. Like all kinds of weird colors and
Yes.
faces and stuff on
That's
them.
why you cranked up those baby hats so fast.
Because hats are my thing.
Interesting. All right, so do you have a favorite designer or maker?
You know what? I'm not so familiar with very many designers and makers, but if I had to pick, I'd say Yolanda Jordan. I'm not. Because I'm not, you know, I don't know too many by name, like, and she's a friend, and so, you know.
And she's amazing.
And
let's just...
Yeah, like, so it's pretty.
Yolanda Jordan is one who made Franny.
That's right. And so she's my favorite designer, I'd have to say. Very, very experienced, specifically in doll making.
Yes.
And so that's, I gotta say. I mean, and I don't know very many, so that's also, but she's one whom I know and love, and I love her work. So
She's
you know.
I love her work. All right, one more, which I don't know. This is well. Let's see. Is there a technique or project that has you intimidated but you'd like to conquer?
Knitted socks.
Right on. I can help you with that.
Yeah, see, there you go. I'm in the right place. Now, I didn't bring the right tools and stuff, but, and I kind of need some sort of zen before I get started on socks.
Right.
Yeah. But, you know, like, that's something that I really want to do because, you can't tell, but I wear socks, and they never match.
Which is why knitting socks will be perfect for you.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
This is so awesome.
My kind of thing on Instagram. Check her out. So, do you mind being on camera?
No. Because I make you be on camera all the time.
No, I'm fine.
What is your name and or your Instagram name?
My name is Betsy, and my Instagram name is Betsy Knits.
Betsy Knits. Alright, so knit or crochet or both?
Currently knit, used to crochet, but I'm looking to get back into crochet a little bit.
And cross stitching.
And cross stitching, and embroidery, and spinning, and knot weaving.
Not weaving, that is the only one.
Yes.
But everything else, this woman... Oh, hold on. This is what this woman made for me. Ah!
That was so much fun. Yes.
What's your favorite pattern or project that you've ever made? That you have made?
This is the kind of thing that I have made that I wear the most. These garter stitch, oblong, triangular,
throw 'em on.
scarfy shawl things.
Dress up, I mean, it's adorable. What is that one?
You're gonna ask me that, of course. I don't remember.
It's pretty. I love the pop of blue.
Yeah, this. Nope, don't remember.
No, we don't need to know.
You know, and it is entirely possible that I made it up. I'm not a
From
big...
how I've gotten to know you is like you're really into figuring it out yourself, and I
Yes.
think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like you're an architect. You're not a builder.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Yes.
you're a builder,
I
but
am a
you're
builder.
the architect as well.
Yeah, I don't tend to follow the trend
Yeah.
that everybody else is following. The most important thing that I've learned through all my knitting architecting is you have to know yourself.
Yes.
If I make one sock at a time, I'm never having a pair of socks.
Me too. I made
Not gonna
one- it
happen.
took
And the same
so
thing
long.
with mittens.
Yep.
I'd rather take longer to get it all done, but it all has to be done at the same time.
Thanks, Beth.
Sure, cool.
Your name and your or your Instagram name.
Carol, CKF56.
This is Carol. All right. So do you knit, crochet, or both?
I knit, I crochet a little bit, but not very much. Very little.
She's the queen of knitting.
No, she's not.
Well, all right. She fixes everyone's mistakes, though. You
Well,
do that.
But I can do. Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes? Every time we're here, there's people like, Carol, fix this. What's your favorite pattern or project that you've worked with or made?
Oh, I don't know. I'm learning to crochet with the beehive, but I haven't finished it. I have to concentrate on that. And I love to make baby sweaters, the ones with the zippers up the back.
What's that one called?
It's the zipper back baby sweater. I don't know.
Because I feel like you've made
Several of them.
millions of
Yes, a lot of them. I've made a couple shawls, but I don't know what names are. I test knitted one for Sarah Punderson that I liked.
Nice.
That had the beads on the outside.
I love beaded
I
straps.
do like that.
All right. So do you have a favorite designer or maker?
No, I just when
You could be your favorite maker. She also sews wedding dresses.
I just picked up one today.
A wedding dress?
It's gonna be belly
It is. Why?
because it's got beads and it's gonna be belly. And you have a big one.
All right. Is there a technique or project that has intimidated you, but you'd like to conquer?
Crocheting.
And you're doing it right now.
And I'm learning how, and I want to try, what's it called? When you knit one color in the back and the front.
Brioche?
Yep. I got the yarn to do it, and I
good.
haven't tried it yet.
All right, then.
Okay.
We're good?
Very good.
All right.
Thank you.
So what's your name and or your Instagram name?
My name is Carol Hart. My Instagram name is Chart4. I think my daughter came up with it because I have 4 kids.
Oh.
When I first started Instagram, didn't know what I was doing. So I think she came up with it.
All right. So do you knit, crochet, or both?
Knit. I haven't
Right.
crocheted since about 6th grade.
Oh, but you
But I
did
want
when you were a
to.
kid.
Yeah.
Ah, very cool. What's your favorite pattern or project that you've ever made?
Can it be whipped?
Sure.
Oh, well, then it's the party that I'm making myself.
Which one is
Because
it?
it's so exciting. The one that I was wearing before.
They don't know that.
Okay. Let's see. It's a Madewell by Corgi Locatelli.
Yes.
And I'm making it with Legacy Fiber Arts. I got the name right this time.
Yeah, I'm so impressed.
Cozy Toes, Logan, I think, is a colorway.
Yes.
Actually, I have a pair of socks out of the same yarn. That's when I fell in love with the yarn so much. And the pattern and the color and how it felt
I
with the
remember that because
cashmere.
you're like, you need to get me more of this.
Yeah, and that's right. I asked you to buy more, and then I... so this is my first time making myself a cardigan, so I have to say that's my favorite.
It's looking great. Is there a technique or project that you're intimidated by that you'd like to conquer?
Well, yeah, probably because the next cardigan I want to make myself will need a button band.
Oh, fun.
So, I keep hearing about steeking. I don't know how I'll do with that.
Oh, wait, so you want to conquer button bands or you want to conquer steeking? Or both?
Oh, that's right.
You've never
Steeking
done
is
it?
actually cutting it. I don't know. Maybe just a button band. So I don't think I am going to steek it. With steeking, you actually knit in the round, and then I don't want to
and then you cut it.
Yeah, so I'll just say the button band. But with the ribbon behind it, I don't want to do it the right way. I want it to be done right. It's the I bought the yarn here for Team Ken Knits pattern. The Antler Party.
Oh,
That's my next one when I finish this.
That's a good one. Allison made
I'm
that.
spending the whole year knitting for me this year.
Oh, good. I have a couple friends doing that. You know what?
Michelle just said the same thing.
Yeah, my friend Joan's doing it too.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Hey.
I know I'm knit worthy. It's my own.
Yeah, exactly. We're all knit worthy now.
Right, so that's why I figured, why do I keep giving it away? And I feel like some people maybe are, like my kids, like I think they like this stuff, but yet maybe they're kind of going, oh my, Mom sent more again. So now just keep it.
Mom,
Maybe not.
Again, making me more stuff. All right, lady, thanks. Oh, thank you. Okay. What's your name and who are you on Instagram? If you want people to know who you are on Instagram. Not that thousands of people, but you know, shut up. Go ahead.
Leanne Coppola. LeanneCoppola. Really gotta misspell. That's me.
On Instagram.
On Instagram and everywhere. Ravelry and Instagram.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, I'm the same everywhere.
I don't know if I follow you. Well, I suck at Ravelry. Okay, so knit or crochet or both?
Knit.
And what's your favorite pattern or project that you have ever made?
Ooh. I think the Channel cardigan by Brooklyn Tweed Dried Blood was my big.
Is that your mustardy one that you wore to Maryland? Oh,
yes.
I love that one.
That one was like all winter accomplishment. Love that one.
That one's in Brooklyn Tweed yarn, right?
No, Beaver's Lawn.
Because that's held up. That's held up well.
I think it's my favorite.
This is my sweater guru. Or my knitting Yoda. I've called you both of those things. Do you mind that I call you both of those? Okay, cool. Do you have a favorite? I can answer this one. Do you have a favorite designer or maker?
Split. Caitlin Hunter or Jared Flood.
And that was going to be what I said. For you. Alright, this is going fast. Is there a technique or project that has you intimidated but you'd like to conquer?
No, because she does everything. No, I don't. I've never done brioche, but I don't really want to do brioche.
Oh. Well then, I mean, that doesn't count, right? Because you don't care to conquer it. Like, you can go run free. You don't care.
Yeah. No.
See?
No.
You've conquered it all.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I would like to make the mittens that I made. The Norwegian mittens.
Yes.
That I would like to make. I've never made them.
They're fun.
That's
They're
something
so
I want to
fun.
make.
There's so many good patterns.
That's what I want to do. So that's a project. There, like the skiing deer, her mittens.
Yes. All
And that was nice because I met her. She's in Scotland right now.
Whatever, we're here having a party because we don't need Scotland to have fun.
The castle.
I know.
Christina's at the castle today.
So jealous. That's all right. All right, David.
Point
Thanks.
Pleasant.
Point Pleasant. Thanks, lady. Sure.
I'm talking.
Am I the meanest?
You brutal.
Brutal. Oh, we're together. I know. I'm gonna be with you. It's not like a mugshot or anything. I'm not gonna make a mugshot. Look, can I see this?
Pasta salad.
Look, go like this. Hold up. Look at your eyes. Okay.
What's your name and your Instagram name?
Michelle F. the Knit Spot.
Michelle F. the Knit Spot.
On Instagram. So my name is Michelle.
Yes.
Yay, oh yay.
She's our Michelle. All right, so do you knit, crochet, or both?
I knit.
And, do you mind answering this question? Go ahead. Okay, cool. What's your favorite pattern or project that you've ever made?
Favorite project or pattern, huh? What was that cowl? Oh, 3-color cashmere cowl. Hokey. Love it.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. That's fun.
In fact, I just bought more yarn here to do another one.
You did?
Yeah.
What yarn?
I don't remember. You know me. I can point to it.
It's that yarn.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
You're the cutest.
Oh, stop it.
Do you have a favorite designer or maker?
My favorite designer is... Oh, well, I'm all over the mittens, so Ellie.
Oh, very
Skein deer.
Skein deer.
Love it.
Anywhere you want. There's a garbage can right by my desk.
Sorry.
Okay, you said that on my teeth. All right, so Skein deer. You love
Skein deer, and I love Isabel Kramer. I love Melanie Burke.
Oh, Melanie Burke. Yeah. Are you having fun doing your silver mittens?
Oh, love it. I'm doing the Cavello. Cavello?
Which one is that? Is that number 4?
4.
Nice.
4. Kind of skipped ahead.
I so don't skip ahead. This is how bad I am at following rules. No. Not bad. I'm good at following rules. I can't deviate from rules. I have to do each one in a row, which I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other part? What's the mention here? There's another reason why I'm telling you this. Oh, and the yarn that I'm using for all of my projects is stash yarn because I'm like, I can't use yarn until I use this all up. What is wrong with me?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't fit in with the knitters, right?
Well, how about me? I'm like knitting these mittens on like a size 8 worsted because I did them on DK and that like they were like, remember we put ours together? Mine was like for a toddler.
And mine was like...
And I was on gauge.
But how?
I had to be.
No, you couldn't be on gauge.
I couldn't be on gauge.
No.
No, well I'm making a joke. I mean, they weren't really toddlers. They were really tight.
They were tight.
I was blocking them up.
But now
I think I can. I think I can. Oh yeah, they're perfect. Yeah. Now they're perfect. And I'm knitting them on deep pins. I like it better.
Oh good. Mm-hmm. Alright, is there a technique or project that has you intimidated but you'd like to conquer?
Brioche.
Brioche.
Come on.
Wait, I thought you've already...
And now, and then I've ripped it out 4 times.
You
can't do it.
dog!
Can't do it. You can't brioche.
No, don't say that. You can. We
I will
just not
brioche,
yet. Yeah, okay.
but I can't.
That's right.
Whenever I send you that text, I love brioche.
That's why I'm thinking, oh, good, we're brioche.
No, I'm a total failure.
But so now she's
total failure.
Like I'm on Johnny Carson.
Anything else you want to add before we shoot? Right then. Ciao.
Ciao.
So this next segment is the footage I took when Miller and I went down to visit my brother and my nephews. We had a great weekend. It was a really good visit. We got to get a lot of things done, but we also had some fun. We took a hike and we went to a Louisiana restaurant and we went, Louisiana? Oh, Creole, I guess that's what it's called. And we went to a Vietnamese restaurant. And my nephews, who are, how old are they now? 6 and 9, no, 6 and 10, soon to be, yeah, 6 and 10, sorry, soon to be 7 and 10. They're really surprisingly experimental in their eating. I'm really impressed. They ate some food that I know I never would have tried at their age, so it was delicious. We had a good time. So I hope you enjoy. Hey pals. Paul Miller and I are on the road. We are heading down to my brother's for the weekend to see my brother and my nephews. So, we got that going on.
Yes, we do.
footage from my EYF Envy Party that I'll be showing you guys, but not that much. Alright, I didn't really take as much as I would have liked to.
Well, I thought you did interviews and stuff.
Well, I did my questions, yeah, so I did questions. So that'll be in here, but... Alright, Bebo.
Alright.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Did you order noodles, ma'am?
Yes, I'll take some noodles. Oh, pinkies. They got the pinkies going.
Okay, here. Your salary.
Thank you.
Hello. Hey, pals.
Say it like you're Dan TDM.
Hey, pals. How are you doing today? Hey, guys. How you doing? We're doing a hike right now, so I hope you like the video. Of course, she's the one who made this whole YouTube thing, and I'm just her sibling. You know me in the last video. You want to meet my dad? Say hi to the people. Say hi. There he is. You see that we worked? We're going the right way.
That's my brother.
Hello.
Come here. Stand next to me for 5 seconds. Look in there. Stand here. That's it?
That's it.
All right.
You want to see? My legs hurt real bad. Oof, I'm sorry. I wish you guys saw it, but this one forgot to record it. We saw horses, guys. We saw horses, and we saw people cutting down a tree. It was amazing. We're gonna end the video here soon. Then we'll guys meet you after we're done hiking. All right, so hold on.
All right, turn that off now.
How do you turn it off?
The red button, hit the red button again.
Peace. Please subscribe and comment down below if you liked the video. don't want to do laundry.
I don't want to do laundry tonight. I don't want to do laundry tonight. Bye.
All right, so I hope you had fun taking that trip with me and my family. It was such a good time. I want to show you now what I've been working on. So in my Daisy Lane Design project bag, here's her little, is my shawl that I've been working on, and I'm having so much fun doing it. It is the Isabel Kramer, A Girl's Best Friend. Also, it's a piece that I've been knitting along with Helen of the Crafty Toes podcast. It was with her motivation and her inspiration that got me making this piece, and I'm really happy I did. And of course, I stopped in the middle of a row, so I can't show you it. I can't pull it out for you, but I will definitely, or straighten it out for you, that is. But here we go. So I am past the teardrop pattern. I'm past that, and I am now on, oops, let's see if I can get that straight. I'm on the bauble section. I do have to say, I'm really happy that there's only one row of baubles, or if there's not, I didn't read ahead, if there's not just one row, I'm only doing one row. Because these baubles take forever to make, even more so than the teardrop pattern. So, but it's pretty. I'm going to show this to you upside down just so you can see. I do have to say this pattern has been an absolute just joy to knit. There's a broken seed stitch, stockinette stitch, a garter stripe. There is the leaflet, or I keep saying leaflet. There's the teardrop pattern, some more stockinette, some more broken seed stitch, and then the bauble. So there's always something new and something to change. And knock on wood, I haven't made a mistake yet. I don't know if that's me jinxing myself completely, but every single time I get to the end, you know, where you have to count to make sure you're at the right height, I have the right amount of stitches. So hopefully that'll keep going. Now I've probably jinxed myself and I'll mess it up, but so far so good. This pattern is really fun to knit. I don't have much more to go in the burgundy color. I will make it to the ribbed section, which is going to be this crazy yellow, this bright yellow. I've talked about this pattern a lot because this is really the only thing I've been knitting on lately. I left my socks at my brother's, so I can't show you them. I've been working on socks. He's going to bring them up. He's coming up this weekend, so I'll see him and I'll get my socks back when he comes here on Friday. But it's really fun and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully the next time, I'm probably not going to show this to you until I have it finished, just because there's no point in showing it to you until it's done. But everyone keeps saying how big it's going to be, and yeah, they're not kidding. It's going to be big. Very excited about that. So that's my girl's best friend. The yarn is Backyard Fiberworks in their American wool. Oops, the American wool, which is a Montana raised Cormo, and it's in these three colors. So you can see I've used a lot of the gray. This is almost, oh my gosh, my fingers. So that's how much yarn I have left to go with the yellow, and that's how much of the gray I've used up. And I think I'm done with the gray. If I need it again, it's probably only another row or two. So these colors are great. Yeah, so that is what I've been knitting on. Absolutely loving it. I definitely would make this a second time. This is one of those patterns that if someone did request it, I might say yes, because it is so fun to knit. There's a shawl that I've made probably 4 times in the past by Karina Spencer. It's called the Far Away So Close pattern that she wrote. I forget how many years ago, maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere back there. 2012, I don't know. It was one of the first shawls that I ever made, and it's a sampler shawl, kind of like this one, and I've made that a bunch of times, and I've made them for several people. So this is another one that, even though it's a lot of knitting and a lot of yarn, I would definitely think about doing that for someone. So highly recommend it. Yay. I think you guys probably at this point would like to know who won the giveaway from last week. I would if I were you. So I picked before I started all this, I picked the winner, and just to remind you guys of what the giveaway was, last week in my last episode I asked, well, what is your local yarn shop? And if you don't have a local yarn shop, what is the local yarn shop of your dreams? So all of your answers were great. It was really fun. I hit the table, sorry guys. It was really fun to read all of your comments and to learn just a little bit more about you guys, about where you're from, and to learn about some yarn shops that I've never heard of. There was one yarn shop, and I think it's in Georgia, and I don't remember who commented, but it's called the Fuzzy Goat. So I need to get there eventually, because that name is maybe the best name I've ever heard for a yarn shop. I love it. So I would like to get to Georgia to visit the Fuzzy Goat. And then of course there were comments with yarn shops that I didn't know about that are close to my friends and family across the country. So now I have places to visit when I visit them. So that's something to look forward to. And I'm trying to think. There were a couple. Yeah, it was just fun to hear what you guys had to say and to learn about all of the places. So, or the yarn shops, I should say. You can never visit too many yarn shops, in my opinion. Okay, so I chose comments using a random number generator. And the prize is, oops, let's see. So this was the prize. It is a pouch made by, oops, Daisy Lane Design, and a skein of a silk merino lace from Hedgehog Fibers. Yeah, so I chose number 29, and that happened to be Natalie Sheldon on YouTube. So Natalie, you and I follow each other on Instagram, so if you would just send me a message with your mailing address, I will get this out to you as soon as possible. Again, thanks everybody for commenting and playing along. And Natalie, congratulations. Yeah, so this week at the shop, I am just going to be trucking along, getting picture framing finished, and continuing to get myself ready for April, the New Jersey Wool Walk. I'm very excited for the Wool Walk. A couple things that I would just like to mention about the Wool Walk. It is in 3 weeks, or is it in, no, it's in a month. It's in a month. It's in a month. I'm talking about it so early and I'm just so excited. If you're local or if you plan on being in the area, I do hope you stop by. The girls from Lattes and Llamas will be there on Thursday the 19th. We have Simone from Alcat Designs there on Saturday the 21st. And if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen how excited I've been about debuting Moonstone Dyeworks for the first time at the shop during the Wool Walk, that's very exciting. She's an indie dyer from Northern California. I'm going to have a bunch of legacy fiber arts in the shop too. Sue is sending me down a big old box, so I hope you guys are excited about that too. I am. It's also in that box of yarn from Legacy will be my custom colorway that they dyed up for me. I do believe Sue came up with the name, and I think she's sticking with it. It's called Sea Glass, so I'm beyond thrilled. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think Sue and Chelsea have taken pictures of it and maybe putting it up on their Instagram page, I think, before I get it. So if they do, you get a sneak peek there. Yeah, so anything else? Giveaways, of course. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the Wool Walk. I'm sure there'll be more because I have a month and I'll I'll probably add some more stuff to it. But until then, that's what's going on. We'll walk April 19th through the 22nd. State of New Jersey, there are 15 shops participating, so it should be a lot of fun. I think that's it. Oh, and you can get your bags and passports at my shop if you are local, so definitely stop in and pick them up. I guess that's all. So until next time, thanks so much for joining. Bye. Hey pals, me and Paul Miller and I are on the...
You're the worst.
Part of my alarm bar went down the wrong...
You're supposed to finish eating before you talk.
I know.
You're gonna get a cramp like swimming.
My eyes watering. Okay, start over, babe?
Yeah.
Babe, I sometimes forget that
That you're a weirdo? Such a weirdo.